I am the recovery Ronin. Sensei no. And I'm furious. I'm angry. I'm tired of watching a society of people who are desperate for freedom, wholeness, happiness, contentment, and confidence. And we have industries, modalities, experts, groups. The amount of healing I see. How many people do you know that have been healed from a chronic illness? Addiction, mental health, cardiovascular disease, obesity, and diabetes. We know what healing is. It's not mystical. We do have the mystical teachings, but we have all the neuroscience to show us the chemistry, the gears, the buttons, how human physiology works. Why are we too scared to have new conversations? Why do we make fun of people that listen to Huberman? Huberman husband. Oh, you mean because I want to live a healthy, productive, meaningful life? I know why I see people so angry in the streets and yelling into their phones. Because we have no meaning, no connection, no meaningful purpose. We have a purpose. It's always been there. It's what Marcus Aurelius was talking about in the book, The Meditations. You are your purpose. But we have to understand what that means. We have weaponized a culture of laziness against our entire society. Right? How many people find any consistency in new healthy habits, especially ones they don't feel like doing that they know they should? Why? Is it because they're lazy? It's because we don't know who we are anymore. Procrastination is nothing more than a lie. How do we not have these meaningful conversations? Where is the online presence of true transformation? It's not just that I got myself out of a wheelchair and I beat decades of heroin addiction and trauma and suicidal ideation. It's that I've taken thousands of others into the beginning of the healing process. I've seen what works and I've seen what doesn't. You want to know how procrastination is a lie? Well, because we've known the truth. We've never had a different experience. Every day you were laying there in bed, even if you didn't feel good, if you were sick, if you were up late the night before, your back hurts, whatever, and you're thinking about calling out to work, right? You call out. You might have that moment of relief. Oh, okay, I get to go back to sleep. But the rest of the day you felt worse, full of guilt, shame, grief, regret, especially when that 5 o'clock hits. And you're like, damn, I should have went in. And you know the opposite side too. Every time you got up, no matter how you felt, no matter how much responsibilities you had, no matter how sick you were feeling, if you got up, you took a shower, you started movement. Movement is medicine. You started feeling better. So then why do we still procrastinate? Because we tell ourselves that lie. If I call out, if I just push it off till tomorrow, I'll feel better. And you have that moment, that single moment of relief, and then hours of guilt, shame, grief, regret. And every time we buy an excuse, we reinforce that limiting belief in our subconscious that I am a lazy sack of shit. Consistency isn't some profound, magical skill that nobody knows. We know what limbic friction is. We know how the dorsolateral works. We discovered the anterior mid-cingulate cortex. It's not the performance part. It's not focusing on the objective goal. Where we should start is training attention. Learning to control what we can't control.